If I believe that we could stop the tears from falling.
Okay, one more time. Lovely. Okay, can we do that again with big smiles? Okay? And I wish you peace, every race and creed and colour. And now the next bit we're going to do is if I believe, so it'll be, you know it, don't you, to mix that. If I believe, if I believe, 1, 2, 3. I want this film to show people how much peace there is in our world. I want to show what's going on in our world. I mean, you're going to see this in the people that we interview. You're going to see it in the children's faces. You're going to hear it in the words, in the lyrics. Okay, hi. Hi, I'm Lauren. I call myself Lauren Hope O'Medal. I added the hope in this year because it's about letting go of the past and moving on. And I'm the originator of this project, If I Believe Peace, Song for Peace, the largest ever recording of a song for peace ever to be done with children. And I'm very proud to be making this film and introducing the story. Just a little bit about myself. I'm Irish, I was born in Ireland, I'm Jewish. And when I was a child, I was taken to Israel, a very young child, and I learned what it is to live in wars and terrorism and a lot of pain. And I decided that I didn't want children to have to grow up like that anymore. And that's where this project comes from the heart. I do it because I want to teach people that we're all the same in here. Basically this project has been going for quite a while now, coming up to, well, it's probably about 11 years with it. And I'd written this song called Weave Me a Dream, and actually the song was nothing to do, at the point I wrote it, with nothing to do with interfaith of peace. I wasn't that way inclined at all. You've got to remember, I grew up in Israel and I was in the army, an ex-Israeli soldier. And that's how I was brought up, you know, with a different culture and different beliefs. But a couple of things happened that changed me, and I started working with kids. And a couple of things happened in our world, and I'd say the pinnacle of this for me was September the 11th. And my whole mindset changed. I don't know why, but I think it's probably happened to quite a lot of people. And you could say I became sort of spiritual then. And I knew that this is what I was meant to do. I was meant to take this song, Weave Me a Dream, which is all about a tapestry of life, weaving us all into a tapestry, all the cultures, all the religions, all the colours. And I was meant to go out there and teach it. And I wasn't sure who to or what or anything, but it was supposed to be around kids, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do any of it. And September the 11th was a really, really important part of my life for me. And that's how it all kind of started for me. Because before that I didn't really know what I was meant to do with my music. I struggled quite a lot. But from then onwards I had this song, Weave Me a Dream, and I took it to my friend and he created a backing track with it. So I'd say that was kind of like the first incarnation of Weave Me a Dream in the year 2001. And at that point I also got invited to teach it to a lot of children. It was a Hillingdon summer project. And I just went around and taught it to the kids. And that was the beginning of it, I'd say. I must admit, I used to approach schools and I couldn't get the support quite a lot of the time. As soon as I mentioned the word peace, the phone would go cold, and no, I don't want to get involved with that. And nowadays it's very different. Nowadays people jump on it because we need it. It's got to be, you know. Then I met Sam, and Sam was a studio technician and a musician, and he said to me, why don't we make it a children's song? And it somehow it started to make sense, because up until then it was classical new agey and it was all about me singing it all the time and people doing harmonies. And then I thought, you know what, he's right, because It is. It's about the children. It's about them. It's about their future. And it's fun. And so Sam came up with the hook, if I believe, if I believe. I thought brilliant. And then I added on Imna Amin and Ozen Omen, which is Hebrew, Arabic and English. You know, and I wrote a whole album of songs about peace and love. And I wrote I Wish You Peace. I wrote it in the bath actually, funnily enough. It just came to me. I wrote the song I Wish You Peace. So then we had 2 songs for peace. So here we go, another reincarnation of the song. If I Believe and I Wish You Peace. 2 songs for peace. And then we went and I managed to get Robert Allen, who had been the X Factor. I just went up to him and said, do you want to be involved in this? And we tried to get it in the Eurovision, but we didn't get it in the Eurovision, obviously. But we had the song recorded. And then we took I Wish You Peace, the Christmas version, and went out and got loads of kids, taught the song to them, and we filmed it here in the house, and we filmed it in Newenden Valley, and the children did some of the vocals, and I sang it with a Muslim singer called Yus Siddiqui, and it was wonderful. I felt it was so perfect. There was me, a Jew, singing with a Muslim. It meant so much. It was lovely.
I wish you peace every moment, every hour.
It's nice to see you all back here again after so many years. In fact, it's 5 years. So, how was it to be in the video those 5 years ago?
Florence, do you want to say something?
Well, as far as I remember, I really enjoyed it, and I was 11 at the time, so yeah, it was really good, really enjoyable.
When I was back there, I remember doing it, and it was a really good song, and it was really fun to be in a video because I'd never done something like that before.
So you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
And Thea, did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Great, lovely. And what about Serena and Melissa?
Yeah.
And Alison, who was in it as well. You look so young, and you're their mum, and we all thought that you were one of the kids. But it's really, really exciting to have you all back here. I was just going to say that this is 2012 now, and I've got most of the kids back, and in order to we're making a film, we're making a documentary, which is all the work that's been done on this project since 2000. And this is one of the most important parts of it. We're on YouTube and we've had 20,000 views, and we're all so excited about it because we hope that we'll be able to eventually get in the charts. So that's why you're all here.
We thought that participating in this song was a small contribution that we could all participate in to bring something bigger and something important. And I think the children at the time, you know, since that time, they've realised now the significance of it more than when they were 5 years younger.
Yeah, because they're a bit older. Yes, it's lovely. We've got little Lula, little Lula, I can say little Lula here, and she was a baby. If you see the video, which is in the background, Lula was a little baby, and she's now 5 years old, and it's really lovely to have you back. And we've got young Faith here, who's a new addition to the video, and I'm really happy to have her today. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Lovely. Do you remember when we made the video?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you made the video? Do you remember?
Not that much, just a little bit.
Did you go and tell all your friends afterwards that you were in a video? And do you remember we entered a competition? Do you remember it was called Lion for Lambs? Do you remember that?
So, yeah.
And we got 1,000 people to watch it on YouTube after that. And now, as I say, it's nearly 20,000. So wow, the sky is the limit.
Well, I found it exciting going to Hughenden. I really enjoyed sitting down together
and now I understand more about the message.
What is the message, Serena?
Peace.
What does that mean to you?
Peace means to me, it's hard to put in words really, but love in a way, I guess. Yeah.
That's lovely. Does anybody else want to say something about what peace means to them? Why do you think we're doing this? Why do you think we're making this film?
Like everyone's equal and everyone is a whole group together.
That's wonderful. That sounds lovely. Well done. So you excited to be here today?
Yeah.
Back together again. 3. Peace, shalom, salam, shanti, and clap. Woo!
If I believe that we can stop the tears for falling. Hello, my name is Afri, I'm 11 years old and I live in Israel. If I believe, it's a very good song. It's talking about peace and love. Peace and love in all the world. I think that peace is a good thing. It's the important most thing in the world. I think that we get if all the child and the people in all the world can get end by end and said, I want peace. I don't want war or fighting. I want peace. I love peace. I wish peace.
Okay, so what would you like to say to your Palestinian children, the neighbors, from the heart?
Ahlan usahlan. תהיה לי חבר and be my friend.
Track. And I remember I came to you and I sat by the keyboard. You remember? We're talking about what, 2000?
Yeah, it's a while ago now.
And I just sang, burn me a light, touch me a song.
Well, Lauren came to me with the song, as she does. She had the melody and chords. And yeah, I really liked it, actually. Yeah, it's amazing how it's grown with Lauren's the energy she's put into creating it as a sort of a bigger project and involving all the children that she is and generating all the interest through all the media and stuff she's doing. It's yes, I really admire for that, for the energy she's put into it, and yeah, it's very commendable. And yeah, it's gone so much beyond, you know, where I started with it. So yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes, and I think that's a way to generate peace. Yeah, and music is the ideal platform for doing that. Music is something that really brings people together from all different faiths and backgrounds.
Yeah, so we used the arrangement of Weave Me a Dream, as it was called originally, Weave Me a Dream, of Hope and Love Again. We used that to do the big sing-along, and we got, this was in 2001 I think, we got a load of people together in a house, and Matt Condon came along with the studio, and we recorded it. So yeah, and we came up with this CD, and I think everyone bought a copy. And that was the first ever arrangement of the first reincarnation of this song, which was Weave Me a Dream, this project, the beginning. Before the project, I think the project was just starting around then. That's another story.
It makes you happy to know that you're valued no matter who you are. And if I can change a child's life, if I could change 10 children's lives with this project and help them find some happiness knowing that they're okay no matter what religion they are, and you know, and understand that they don't have to go out there and fight for their religion. It's natural to be who you want to be in our world. It's a free world, basically. I believe we're a free world, and everyone respects everyone, and there's no wars anymore. You don't need wars then, do you? Anyway, that's my belief. And I suppose that's why I do this project. I suppose because I had a sad childhood, and I grew up in a lot of wars and terrorist attacks. I couldn't sleep at night. It's not a nice way to grow up, and I feel for every child. that is unhappy and can't sleep at night because they're frightened. You know, my dad slept with a gun under his pillow, and I think that's awful. You know, why should anyone have to live with such fear? I mean, the consequences are you're not as happy as other people, and I went through a lot of unhappiness myself and depression. This project makes me happy. It makes me happy because I see the smiles on the children's faces and the teachers and everyone when I tell them what we're doing. You see their happy faces, you know.